How's it going, guys? It's Baba Ganoush here again. Great to see you as always. I want to do a very special video today. As we're getting into colder weather and things, the one thing that every camper and backpacker is going to be doing to keep themselves nice and warm at night is to get a good fire going. Now, there's so many different ways, so many different options as far as fire starters go. Certainly, everybody kind of chooses their own. This is what I'd go with, and there's a method behind my madness. Let's get into covering my favorite backpacking fire starter and the method behind it. Let's get into it, guys. Okay, guys, so as I was saying before, I wanted to present to you the fire starter that I use in my backpacking system. Now, there's so many different varieties of fire starters, and they're all over the internet. You have, cotton balls or Vaseline mixed inside cotton balls. You have rubbing alcohol cotton balls soaked in rubbing alcohol as well. You have these lint and sawdust with candle wax fire starters that people make in egg crates. Certainly old school, just going with newspaper and things like that as well, certainly works. But my method, especially for backpacking, is if I can utilize what I'm already carrying with me to get a good sustainable fire going, that's all the best for it. It minimizes how many things that I'm bringing with me, therefore minimizes how much weight I'm actually carrying. So again, being able to utilize what you already have on you, and how it works really well on top of that, is really why I absolutely love this fire starter, which is why I call it my favorite backpacking fire starter. So, why don't I show you guys the method to my madness? You're gonna need three things with this, and it's something that every backpacker should already have on them. One is toilet paper, the other is a little bit of Purell or hand sanitizer, and of course, last but not least, some sort of fire starter, whether it be a lighter, flint and steel, it's up to you. I have my trusty Zippo right here for you. So let me show you guys how I go about making this, turning these three things into a great sustainable fire. Okay guys, so as I said before, these are the only three things you're going to need for this fire starter. Again, these are three things that you should already have in your backpacking system. And something you can certainly add to your everyday carry, your EDC, or even your day pack or emergency kit in your car, whatever the case may be. They're nice and simple. Again, it's items that you should already have on you in your backpacking set. So I'm going to show you guys real quick how I go about making mine to give you guys one more idea about a good fire starter. So, starting with the toilet paper, all you're going to do is you're going to rip off one square. One square, that's all you need. I'll put the rest to the side. I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, that's not enough to get a fire going. You're crazy. Well, it is actually all you need. That's where the Purell, the hand sanitizer, really comes in handy. This does have alcohol in it, and as we all know, alcohol is extremely flammable. So this really helps get it going. The cotton is basically just kind of like an enabler. It's just an extra on top of there to help sustain it a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Purell. I'm going to put 3 small little drops inside there, and you can do more, you can do less, whatever works. I usually go with 3 just because I feel like it's just the right amount. And then simply all I'm going to do is take that and then fold it back over and squish it together. So as you can kind of see how you can have the alcohol kind of mixes in with the cotton and everything. You can understand how this is going to work now. And then sometimes what I'll do is I'll either leave it like that or I'll double it up just to give it some better combustion. I'll mix it all together. And then all I'm going to do is light it up. No, I'm not going to do that. No. I'm not going to do that inside. I think that's stupid. What I'll do is I will bring this outside and I'll put a timer next to it so you guys can see how long it actually holds the flame. But as you can see, you can see the alcohol working its way into the cotton. This holds its flame for about 60 seconds, 60 to 90 seconds, depending on how much you use or how much toilet paper you use as well. But obviously I need toilet paper for other reasons, so if I can just use 1 square and a couple little dabs of Purell, I'm good to go. So again, utilizing what I already have with me minimizes having to bring extra items and also minimizes how much weight I'm actually carrying. Again, you can, as you can see, this is why I call it my favorite backpacking fire starter. It works really well. It's already, I don't have to bring extra materials with me, and it's gotten the job done. I've gotten fires started with this exact combination in snowy conditions before, or sitting right around 10 to 15 degrees. I've even gotten a fire going when it was raining all day long, and as I got the fire nice and sustainable, the skies opened up and it poured for hours. And because of this little guy right here, I was able to have a nice, warm, sustainable fire as long as I needed it for. So why don't I step outside real quick, light this guy up, put a timer next to it so you guys can see how long the flame is going to hold, which case gives you some really good time to toss on, your small kindling and then build your way up to putting on larger logs there. So let's step outside, light this puppy up. So okay guys, I got everything set up here. I got my my phone over here with the timer going. I have the cotton pad with the alcohol sitting right here. Let's go ahead, light it up, time it as well, and we'll see what we got. Okay guys, so we're already past 60 seconds. 1 minute, the flame is still going there, it's still cooking. So we're gonna give it some more time and allow this thing to burn down completely. Now by this point in time, I have already had, some nice small kindling put on top. I should already have this thing kind of going, and piling on some larger stuff and then larger stuff after that. But, now going on a minute and a half, 90 seconds, the fact that this little tiny thing, this little tiny square with a little bit of rubbing alcohol or a little bit of Purell is able to hold on to its flame for this long, you can see why I call it my favorite backpacking fire starter. So let's go ahead and let this burn out and see the full time of how long it's going to really last. So okay guys, we're just over 2 minutes now. The pad is kind of smoldering now. It's not really, it doesn't really have a good flame on there, but it's still warmed up, it's still smoldering. The fact that even just 90 seconds, as you can see, this thing is still smoldering, still got an ember in there, so still ticking away. But as you can see, you can understand the reason why I absolutely love this fire starter. So why don't we hop back inside real quick, finish off the video, and get on the way there. Talk to you guys soon. So what do you guys think? Pretty great, right? For something that's so simple, items that should already be in your backpacking system as well. I just think it's something that's so great. You can understand why it is my favorite backpacking fire starter. For something that's so simple to put together, items that you're already, the items that you already have in your pack system as well, it's still extremely effective. The fact that at 2 minutes it was still smoldering, 2.5 minutes it was really still smoldering and stuff as well, provides you with a great fire starter that is just so simple to make. Again, there are some other great options out there. Like I said before, cotton balls with Vaseline, cotton balls in rubbing alcohol. You do have those like candle wax with lint fire starters that people make in egg crates as well. There's so many different things that you can use out there for a fire starter. I want to share with you what I use personally, something to give you guys another idea as well. And hey, hopefully it works out. Certainly try it out, see how it works for you. And worst comes to worst, I'm sure you have your own way of doing things as well. So thanks a lot for following along again, guys. Great to have you with me as always. Again, I have some great videos coming out with cold weather. I'm going to have some cold weather gear reviews as well. I have some new pieces of equipment that are coming in. That's right. My bank account is hating me right now, but no, I'm okay. I pick up pieces of gear when I can. Sometimes I splurge a little bit too much, but that's a story for a different day. So thanks a lot again for following along, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe below. Check out a couple videos that I have over in the side here as well. Some past videos that I had done. I really appreciate some of the new subscribers, some of the subscribers that are always keeping up with my stuff as well. It's onward and upward from here. Thanks a lot again, guys. I hope to talk to you again soon. Baba Ganoush, out.